Hey guys, today we're going to talk about natural armpit odor treatments. Go ahead, admit it. You have got excessive armpit odor. Hey, listen, I'm not pointing any fingers or making fun here. I totally empathize with anyone's armpit odor. The fact is, it used to be a little bit of a problem of mine. Embarrassing? Yes. See, excessive sweating or hyperhidrosis, it has a pretty broad spectrum with varying degrees and types of perspiration. And one specific variety of this disorder is called bromhidrosis, or excessive body odor. And it's more common than you might think. So I'm just going to take a moment to explain why excessive body odor occurs, and then I'll give you the natural armpit odor treatments that will extinguish your smelly armpits for good. So what is bromhidrosis? Well, human secretory glands are divided into two primary types, known as apocrine and eccrine glands. And eccrine glands are distributed all over the entire skin surface, and they're primarily involved in thermoregulation through sweat excretion. It's pretty fancy, huh? In contrast, apocrine glands have a limited distribution involving the axilla or the armpits, the groin area, and the breasts. And apocrine glands have no thermoregulatory role, but they are responsible for the characteristic pheromonic odor. Your pheromones release an odor, and these are the glands that they're released from. So anyway, the apocrine glands basically have bacteria attracted and multiplying on them before they release secretions through the skin. And the bacteria released with these secretions, they excrete toxins, which result in the really offensive armpit odor. Now, the problem with bromhidrosis is that it's hard to battle with normal topicals such as prescription deodorants. I mean, after all, deodorants are great for blocking the sweat pores, but how can you neutralize the offensive bacteria in your body that's creating the odor? And the answer is the bacteria that forms on the glands must be neutralized using treatments that have high acidity levels. And the treatments listed here do just that. So we have some natural treatments for you here, and I know it can feel pretty embarrassing to admit you have smelly armpits. It's embarrassing, but the fact is facing up to it like you're doing right now is the only way to rectify the problem. And listen, everyone has body odor, whether they're going to admit it or not. If you didn't shower, you would have body odor. If you do have bromhidrosis, you just sort of have a predisposition to have body odor a lot faster. And believe me, there are so many ways to treat excessive or persistent armpit odor, so have no fear. This video is going to give you the treatments that will significantly decrease, if not completely eliminate, your armpit odor. So let's get right to it and make your persistent armpit odor history. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is lime juice. And believe it or not, a remedy as simple as lime juice yields fantastic results. It's also incredibly easy to apply this treatment. I just want you to divide a key lime, not so ripe, and then rub each half onto your armpits. And if your armpit skin lightens a bit after a few days of this treatment, don't worry about it. The citric acid may have this side effect. So let your underarms air dry afterwards, and you really want the citric acid to soak into your underarm pores. Also beware that if you get lime juice on your clothing, it can discolor them. So that's why it's so important to let your armpits air dry before you dress. Stay away from this armpit odor treatment if you have cuts or are prone to rashes from overdrying for obvious reasons. And also you may want to trim if you have armpit hair, you may want to trim your armpit hair to let the lime juice really penetrate your skin better. Next I want to talk to you about alum. And alum is a very effective armpit odor treatment. And I want you to think of it sort of like a concentrated crystal form of deodorant or aluminum chloride. Along with taming armpit odor, it actually stops your armpits from getting sweaty in the first place. And of course, without the sweat, you won't excrete the toxins of the bacteria as fast. And manufacturers have developed deodorants from alum, and some swear that using the raw crystal form of alum is just as good as the deodorants, which are more expensive. So you can pick up alum at most pharmacies. And you can rub alum crystal directly onto your armpits after drying from a bath or shower. Just be careful when you apply it. Occasionally it can have jagged edges and irritate the skin. So just try to pick out the smooth crystals at the pharmacy. You can just ask at the counter for alum and they'll bring it out for you. Next is vinegar. Now applying malt vinegar or apple cider vinegar on the armpits at night is part of another awesome armpit odor treatment. And you want to do this after drying off from the shower. Make sure to allow the vinegar to air dry, and in the morning you can apply just your regular deodorant as you normally would. And much like the lime treatment, the acidity in the vinegar is going to neutralize that bacteria that clings to your body's apocrine glands. And these three treatments work well, there's no doubt. However, the ultimate armpit odor prevention simply revolves around sweating less. And really, you don't have to suffer from perspiration and smelly pits. It doesn't have to be part of your life. There are treatments you can implement today that can make it go away. It's really not that hard. And the natural remedies mentioned above will certainly help you, but wouldn't it be nice not to need to use them at all? I mean, do you really want to rub lime on your armpits all the time? I'm sure you don't. And if you're looking for step-by-step treatments, or rather a step-by-step program to really end armpit odor and excessive sweating forever, you want to check out the free sweat tactics video at www.preventsweating.com. I listed just about half an hour of just content for you that's you can start implementing as soon as you're done watching the video. It's basically just treatment after treatment after treatment. And a lot of these are home remedies. Some of them mention prescription deodorants you might not know about yet. So go ahead and take control of your armpit odor today. Take control of your excessive sweating today. And check out the video at www.prevent-sweating.com. Until next time, stay dry, take care, bye.